Alrighty, hello. Happy Sunday. We are trying a little something different this week. We are doing our first voiceover. So I am really super excited to give this a try. Today we are going to be moving around some of our pumpkins, and we are preparing to do some major island updates. So come along with me while I take what used to be my little herb garden, which was right here. I was very proud of it. It's very cute. I love it very much. And I'm going to move some of our pumpkins that we have somewhere behind my house here in our Nook's Cranny kind of area. So we're going to take all of these green and white pumpkins and we're going to move them over into our herb garden and make some changes here. So I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up here and putting some things away, taking some of our dropped items that we've placed here, some of our furniture, this little money tree that I planted here purposefully to not grow, and then take just these things that we've decorated, we'll put those back. We also have palm trees that I placed in the dirt that will never grow, and one bamboo shoot that were all representing herbs at the time. I do love decorating with the palm trees. I think that they look really cool like that, but I think at this point we've outgrown our little herb garden, and now that we have growable items like pumpkins, I'm willing to make some changes and make this more of a pumpkin garden for now. So I'm gonna get my island designer cap on, and we're going to add some more brown dirt, because I do like to have my pumpkins in the dirt areas, on the dirt paths, and we're gonna go ahead and do the dark dirt. I think that the dark dirt for planting makes it look like richer and more nutrient dense dirt. So we're gonna go ahead and fill that area in. And also make some mistakes along the way. It's not a video about putting paths down unless you are accidentally removing paths. Alrighty, so we have our pumpkin patch set up. So now we're gonna just grab our white pumpkins from our original garden and start moving them over to our new area. I am so excited to start working on this big island makeover, and you have to start small. So we are starting with the smallest piece, which is my little herb garden and pumpkin patch. All right, so now we're gonna start plunking some of our pumpkins down into our new garden space. I'm really excited to have this area scooted over from our Nook's Cranny area. It just gives me a little bit more room to work with as we're getting closer and closer to building up the next new levels of our island here. So putting our pumpkins down and getting our garden built up here helps us in making that next transition to the island. So it's very exciting. So I'm just going to keep plunking down my pumpkins, and then I'm going to start putting down some of our original fencing that we had here before. I do like the log stakes quite a bit and want to keep them here. All right, and now it's time to put our green pumpkins down. So like we did with the white ones, we're just going to pretty much put them back the way they were originally in the first garden there, that they were separated green and white. They almost look kind of ready for the holidays, almost putting green and white together like that. And who knows, maybe I'll keep this up through the winter holidays. I think that, you know, I can only imagine how many cool things that we're gonna get as the weather starts to turn colder and get more frosty in the island. I'm really excited to see what the island's gonna look like once December and January start rolling around. And of course I'm gonna put our spikes back. I think that they're probably one of my favorite pieces of furniture in the game. I think that they just make the gardens look really, really nice. I don't have a lot of garden stakes because I am terrible at building, but we're gonna go get this balloon because that's important. I try to never miss a balloon. This one you can see I had to follow quite a ways. We had a lot of trees in the way here. But we got some high tops, so that is a win. Win, win, win with the high tops. All right, let's wrap this back up over in our garden and finish our placement of the pumpkins. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I know I keep saying it, but I am very excited about having a little bit more room on my island to start building up the areas behind my home here. I want to put more cliffs in, do a little bit more terraforming. I have some big ideas which require space. So in order to get space, I have to make space, and I was looking for a place to start. And I think that as small as it seems, moving this little pumpkin patch out of the way was going to help quite a bit. And I can go from there and start moving our flowers around and relocating them temporarily. I don't want to get rid of them, so my beaches are probably going to be full of flowers for the next couple weeks here as I build my island up a little bit more. This isn't going to be a process that's done overnight. This is going to be, you know, a few weeks at a time, I can imagine, because of the things that I want to do. I want to move Nook's Cranny, and I want to move the Able Sisters. And in order to do that, I need to move some other stuff around. But this is our new pumpkin patch here, moved over. We have our white and green pumpkins as they were before. We have our stakes that were here with the herb garden. I replaced our little stool and our watering can. So I'm gonna wrap this up here and take my island builder cap off. And I want to walk through the areas that I am the most excited to be working on. here in the next few weeks, and most likely are going to be what my videos are going to be about. So if you're very interested in island redesign, stay tuned. But yes, I want to redo this whole area and get this balloon. Balloons are important. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, I want to redo that whole area behind my house there that we just walked through. And I want to build a second level cliff. Oh, let's see what this looks like. Caution sign. How appropriate, because this whole area is going to be under construction. I want to build a second level all behind my resident services, all through my tropical sitting garden, even though it's one of my favorite places. And I want to build a second level cliff, probably taking up this whole area behind my resident services and replacing Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters back there. So I know it's not going to be something that will be overnight, but I'm really excited, and I'm excited to document the whole experience. So please stay tuned, stick with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!